Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I'm Stuffington. This is not a sad day. The sad day was yesterday. Today is the day for hope, for new beginnings. Today's seed is YY9J, RSER, starting with the D7, I think. Definitely not a D6, probably not the D8 either, I'm not really sure. D7, I'm not sure how that would work either. We'll find out. Pretty sure it's the D7, but could be wrong on that. Also the relic, giving us spirit hearts. Pretty bad start here. Horrible damage, horrible tier stats, so generally not that great DPS. Also our active item isn't all that. This is good though. Well, it's fine, anyway. It's kind of like the Parasite, but bone themed. And also random directions, so it's not only like perpendicular to the regular tier, I guess. Not sure if perpendicular is the correct term there, but it's the one that came to mind. Where did all our stat points go? Like, which of our stats is the good one, you know? Our health is pretty bad. Our range is okay, I guess, but that's not really what you're looking for, so you could argue that that's just also bad. Let's see what this is. Didn't do anything. Might be the enemy one. The one that rerolls enemies, if you couldn't tell from the way I described it. In case that needed further clarification. There you have it. Oh, for sure it is. Okay. But it didn't work. This is also not really a room where you want to use it, I guess, so I was a bit too hasty there. Let's blow that up so we don't do it by accident. Yeah, with bad damage, this room could have been overwhelming if we'd rerolled these into, like, regular enemies, you know? Oh no, yeah, that's not gonna be good. Generally a very dangerous, you know, I just lost the streak. Please be kind to me. Like, I mean, if I should ever die early on, this would be the run, wouldn't it? I'd like it to be this one then, so I don't have to lose another streak. That's very traumatizing for me. I mean, it was a pretty good one. Nothing really spectacular, but to me it was special, you know. It was our first like actual attempt at reaching new heights, and we did. Certainly, nearly tripling our initial streak record there. Let's leave this there. I was thinking about pushing it over to the Tinted Rock, but we have plenty of bombs. Yeah, I think that's the correct play there. Huh, kind of a weird floor. And we get a little horn, and a champion little horn on that. This is the firebomb one, so we should be very careful. We don't touch those, because that will hurt us. Of all the bosses we could have gotten, this is not the best one, but certainly not the worst. Could have gotten Ragman, and we don't really have the DPS to deal with that guy right now. And his summons. I think that would be like a death sentence pretty much. Speaking of, we get belly button, which, Oh, I didn't realize we also have the tonsil. I kinda don't want to do any more of this floor. I think I'm okay. Let's just leave. Really want this devil deal. We do have a single red heart to trade away. Might get another one. I'd say it's likely. We'll probably get an HP up on our boss fight. Not really sure what the stats are on that, but I'm pretty sure. You can count on it, I'd say. I will put a 100% guarantee that we'll get a health item on this floor. If we don't, I'll do some sort of punishment that I will come up with later. Probably won't. I'll very likely forget, and that's just fine, honestly. That's kind of a cop-out, saying that you'll do a punishment, but you'll decide on it later, I guess. But hey, this is just a relaxing first win back after our loss. Shouldn't be unnecessarily harsh to ourselves. Very happy with this Tinted Rock. Bombs are key. That's fine. And what? I don't get what that item does. Does it just reset enemies or what? That's not very good. What is it? The D7, reroll rewards. Why did it reset enemies then? Oh, it might respawn the enemies. Like, respawn them so you can get another, like, chance of clearing a room. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that. I'd rather have the hourglass, which admittedly is not one of my favorites for sure, but certainly better than having to beat more rooms, you know. If we get an arcade, I don't think we can actually, but if we did, we had some health on the ground there. Whoops. Oh hey, we rerolled the room without even needing the item. Ain't that something? Let's blow this up. We have the bombs. Could have probably gotten a bit closer to that wall. Checked for a secret room there, but oh well. Really looking forward to this devil deal. I mean, there's literally no chance we're not getting one at this point, I'd say. And that's something you can be sure of. Like, I will end the video immediately if we don't. Let's leave it at that. It'll be a record run. Never seen before. Is the hourglass? Yeah, it's temporary. I'm still glad we used it though. I mean, once we isolate Monstro, it's pretty easy. We've done this before. we should definitely be able to beat Monstro without taking 7 hits. But you never know. I might be just really horribly coordinated today. Yeah, look at that. Kind of thought he'd jump higher than that. Kind of got him in a nice loop here. Love to see it. Makes it a lot easier for me, that's for sure. And that should be it. Health, please. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's health. Kind of. It counts. And yeah, we'll take that. Won't be taking a little delirium, but this is a definite upgrade. Could go to the shop, but I don't really see the merit in that. Just rather move on. Keep our pace. Which we are a little bit behind, I think. 7 minutes, 2 floors in. Yeah, that's... Oh, right, bone tears. That's really good with this. Wow. Yeah, look at that. We get like a triple shot. And also the hourglass is very thematically fitting, I suppose. We're like the death boss. I like that a lot. Sorry about that. Also, sorry about that horrible damage. I tried coughing away from the microphone and, you know, had to look away from the screen to do that, so that might not have been the best timing. It wasn't really a cough, it was a that thing you do, clearing your throat. That's the one. Kind of good to be back at a 0 streak. Kind of takes the pressure off. I mean, I would have liked this to be my 17th win, don't get me wrong, but that's nothing like starting a new streak, I think. This is my first time doing it, technically, like our first real streak, I'd say. But it's kind of nice, you know, just relaxing, having fun with items, taking more and more risks, taking more hits on purpose. Well, we do that anyway, just spice it up a bit. Taking dumb damage is the lifeblood of Isaac. Without it, it can't really, like, it doesn't spark as much joy, I guess. To put it in Marie Kondo terms. That's some money for us. I'd say we're in a pretty good position here. Having the relic early on definitely helps, giving us a bunch of health. Also PJs help with that, but that's kind of a non-permanent solution to our health problems, I guess. It's like getting a stomach reduction. It doesn't actually solve the underlying issue, which could be a variety of things. I mean, health-wise and so on. I mean, I'm not gonna empty the vast sea of possibilities there. I think one example suffices. Sure, let's just do this. Pestilence, hello brother. 'Tis I am become death, destroyer of pestilence. And also other things that stand in my way. Actually, a pretty good combination of items. Like the fractured bone really helps with this. Like with the death. That's a very difficult word. Death's touch really helps with that, especially since they are piercing tears now. So any shot is like has more permanence to it. I guess you could call it. Crooked penny. Now that's fun. I am considering that. Yeah, it has been considered, and I have voted against it. The jar, don't really care about that. This is fun though. We like that a lot.
I can see forever.
Like a range down, it doesn't really hurt us. Yeah, having chaos is another kind of gimmicky thing, but I do like it. Oh, I was kind of hoping that was the world card. That would work very well with our theme. Or the death card, I guess, could also work, but I was talking about the Oppenheimer quote there. Would have been fulfilled if we gotten the world card. And that's the item room. Happy to have found it. Not very happy with this enemy's movement though. That's a very annoying place to go. Please don't do that. Boomerang. Nah, let's stick with this. I mean, boomerang has its uses. It's more versatile, I guess. And also freezes enemies, which does act as a slowness thing. Recharges several times a room. As I'm saying more benefits, I'm considering moving back, but for every second that passes I've moved further away, and I mean I would need to mention more benefits to make it worth it, and you know, it's kind of a vicious cycle of like cost-benefit analysis, I guess. The cost would be time, the benefit is increasing over time. Like, it's kind of an interesting problem I've posited. I've created there. Guess I didn't really posit it. I might have. Don't know what that word really entails. I mean, I know what it means, but just context-wise, I don't know if that's the correct one. I'd say that's my main problem with the English language. Like, I know a lot of words. There are a lot of them that I feel like would be appropriate to use in a certain context, and they're just not really meant for that, I guess. Like, some words are very specific. Some of them are only used in various specific circumstances, and like makes it kind of difficult to gauge when you should use them, and also when you should repeat the word "should" a couple times just for fun. Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's really any avoiding this. Might have to go here. Looks like we do. Let's use slowness on these guys. Take out as many as we can before they regain their initial speed. I think we did pretty well there. Death touch definitely helping out in our weed whacking endeavors. Did get a cheeky hit in there. Cheeky hit. Come on now. That's better. We've gotten kind of weird trinkets on this run so far. Like, kind of, I think they're all DLC ones, right? I don't think any of these were in the initial game. Nearly got out of that. We are actually pretty low on health, probably. Should be more careful. He said, bringing the tower with him. The famously most careful card of all of them. I do like this lockup though. We did not get our item room. Sure, let's just do it. It's Gertie. That was kind of okay. Didn't really give me what I wanted. Cube of meat was definitely in the exact right position for me to use it there. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. I guess that hit me somehow, even though nothing happened. Can we take a devil deal if we get one? You know, that's one of the types of things you can do when you start a new streak. Thank you again, Cube of Meat. I was only half awake there. Somehow. I had fallen asleep in the half-second interval between me saying things. And that's the fight. Got a boss. I think this is actually better for us. Neither of these are very good, so we'll not be taking those. Come on, give me a guppy item one of these days. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a guppy item out of, you know, those red chests. I don't recall if I did. Oh hey. Yeah, these guys should be a piece of cake with our current setup. Let's just check for a secret room while I did that. I think the item room's gonna be downwards. I definitely didn't change my mind like mid-sentence there. I was definitely gonna say downwards all along. The original sentence wasn't, you know, the way I was heading. I definitely meant to say downwards. That's the magic of live commentary for you. You get to change your mind about things, about which words you want to use. I sometimes rewatch episodes after I've done them, like I do it, well, with everyone, but to like with every video, I should just have said that. Like to see the seed, to put that in the description, you know. But sometimes I watch a bit of it, and it's kind of funny that you get a sense of whenever you change a word, like from something like mid-sentence. I can usually tell when I meant to say something else, and then I change my mind, and I can usually remember what the thing I was originally going to say was. I think I've made some very good choices so far, not saying anything controversial. Not that I was ever, intending to. Kind of a bad example, given what we're talking about, but oh, well, that's a very close one. And I did get hit. That's fun. Don't do that though. I might actually die on this next hit. Let's do this. I don't know how much health I have. Kind of a tough spot for us. That's definitely helpful. I shouldn't say it's a tough spot, I'm just kind of careless. Also, Tonsil did trigger now, which is cute. Can we break it like this? Don't remember if this is how it works. Oh, it is, that's good. Yeah, let's just break it. Oh, it stopped. Whoops. Is that not how it works? Is it from me taking damage? Might be from me taking damage. I thought it was from the amount of like tears that hit it. Oh, hey Spider-Man. I like that. I like that item a lot. Did you know that Spider-Man is the name of a very popular Binding of Isaac mod that told you like tooltips and also your stats and stuff like that? There's originally a mod called Spider-Man that did a bunch of useful stuff that's now all in the game. So they kind of made an item to commemorate the mod that's kind of obsolete at this point. I think that's a very nice gesture. You probably did know that. I mean, Isaac is kind of a closed community, isn't it? Not a lot of new people are getting introduced to it these days. Maybe they will with Repentance coming out December 31st, which is pretty soon. When's this episode going out? On like the 13th or something. 12th or 13th, I think. One of those days. So yeah, it's not all that far away. Within the month, for sure. Then I don't need to be any more specific. I would never tell you what day it is today. I do have a bit of a backlog, but it's not really all that long. I've been kind of busy with exams, so that kind of drained the backlog. But I'm building it back up. Playing Isaac twice a day kind of helps with that. And then on days when I'm busy with studying and stuff like that, when I can't record Isaac, I have backup episodes. That's kind of a good rhythm to be in, I guess. So that is kind of behind the scenes, so you don't really need to know that. It's just, you know, making conversation. That's also an important skill. I was gonna say, when I was originally mentioning like how nice it is to be restarting a streak, it's kind of interesting to go back and watch the earlier episodes. This is kind of a combining every topic we've been talking about so far. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to go back and watch the earlier episodes. Like episode 1, I was way more quiet. It's not even been that long. Like it's been a month, about a month, and I was like way more quiet, way more timid, kind of, and. Yeah, I think I've gotten a lot better about that during the course of these episodes. I've gotten a lot more comfortable speaking like out loud in like at a regular volume, I guess. Also, I think I've gotten a bit more fluid in the way I speak. I know I usually take some breaks sometimes between words, but that's just me thinking about things. Because I do still have to consider my words very carefully. Wouldn't want to start a new controversy, would we? Breaking YouTube drama. A 12 subscriber channel is sparking controversy today, saying that he would rather have had ball of bandages than cube of meat, since he likes the color palette better. Even though cube of meat helped him greatly on the Gertie fight. More at 11. Very good bit there. That was my newscaster voice. It was literally no different from my regular voice, just a bit more monotonous, I guess. Oh, hey buddy. That's helpful. That's the first like real damage up we've gotten. I guess Death's Touch is a damage up, but this was the best one, definitely. Oh yeah, look at this. So much more efficient at taking damage in dumb ways. For comedic purposes, of course. We're all about that slapstick comedy here. It's not really slapstick, we're just taking damage. You can't really call like a paper cut slapstick comedy, can you? Slapstick is more like exaggerated, like Buster Keaton falling down a ladder or something like that. Or that other guy. Charlie Chaplin is the name. Guess he's more recognizable somehow. I just know Buster Keaton. First thing that came to mind. That's like slapstick. Too bad that that's kind of a dead genre these days, isn't it? I mean, not really a huge fan. It's not that I've watched every video religiously and have been waiting all my life for a new Buster Keaton video. I know that guy's not really around anymore. but yeah, kind of interesting that genre just was really popular for a bit and then died out as television got more advanced. I guess you could do more stuff with the media than just like visual comedy. Kind of interesting. I'm not an expert on like the evolution of television as a medium, like movies and film, stuff like that. Guess film and movies are kind of the same thing, but film is more general, probably. See, that's one of those things that I don't know enough about to be. Wow! Oh, right, we have chaos. That's been a while since I got that. Yeah, this is definitely the best item we've gotten so far then. We will not be picking Undefined up, since that will ruin our run. Let's take this instead. And by taking this, I mean take nothing. Don't know why I say take this. But yeah, wow, Sacred Heart. Don't believe we've got that on a run before. Giving us Homing Tears and a huge damage up. And with Piercing Tears, like, the Homing Tear just kind of sticks around for a bit. Very powerful. Now I am truly become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. And of bosses. And of the Lover's card. Yes! There it is. Now I am truly become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Now sad bombs with this would be kind of funny, but I would like to see what else we can get. I have Greed. Eh. Cluster bombs would have been good with sad bombs, but not really anymore. Another bomb one. A theme, yeah, we'll take a theme. Would have preferred more of the void, was what I was trying to say for a bit there. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. But yeah, just generally having the ability to create more health on command, but basically, like when you get hit, is very powerful. I haven't really been using Doctor's Remote all that much. Let's do that. Apparently, it seemed that the mark on the floor you get when you use Doctor's Remote is now also like lightly magnetized to enemies. Yeah, I'm not moving that thanks to the homing shot, which is a definite improvement. Blue map. Actually, I think I'd rather have this guy. Oh yeah, we get double shots sometimes. Don't usually go for that, but like face reward is not really a top tier item in my opinion, but it's discount incubus. I think we've talked about that before. I remember using that analogy, I think. Oh, that's an annoying spot for that to have landed. Oh well. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we did get Riser Room, right? Sorry, didn't mean to lie to you in such an obvious fashion, or in any fashion. I do not make a point out of lying to you. Don't get me wrong. We should be picking up the pace here a bit. We can maybe make Hush, but I'm not sure if I want to do it. Not really a priority. We don't have any use for an extra shop or anything like that. Don't see a point to it then. You are no match for the sacred death. I do kind of look like Oppenheimer now as well, with these like glass eyes, like the whole face thing there. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, more of that, please. And less of, well, fewer, I guess. Fewer of these, please. The eyes, that is. I dislike those a whole bunch. But not as much as... Oh, I thought that was about to be the Matriarch. The Fallen's a very good boss for us, yeah? Guaranteeing us... I was gonna say guaranteeing us a Devil Deal item, but that's not really the case once you have Chaos, is it? Let's just move on. Very quick flow for us there. Let's see if we can't repeat that. Could use the world to guarantee it, I suppose, but I'd rather hang on to that for a bit. Why not? Didn't take damage from stepping on that for some reason. That's interesting. Definitely stepped on the trail there. Well, if you're gonna be a dead end, just like stop existing, I guess. Don't be a waste of time. That's also general purpose advice for life. Don't be a waste of time, people. Try to be worth it, you know. Or don't. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. It is kind of implicit. If you define it as a waste of time, I guess it is kind of a problem, right? Like, you don't want to waste things in general. Waste is never positive. Or is it? Like a waste product can be used for other stuff, but you'd rather that there was no waste product, I guess. But waste products, that's kind of a special case. But I'm kind of moving down a rabbit hole there, I think. Don't think anything's productive gonna come of that. It lives. Huh. That's interesting. Interesting how you call yourself It Lives when you are very clearly about to be dead. Seeing how I am death, destroyer of worlds. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I'll be taking both of these. They're both very good. Yeah, look at that. at tier 8. Let's just move on to the cathedral. Don't really want to mess around with Hus all that much right now. Curse of the Lost, so we can't use the world here. That's fine, we'll use it on the chest then. Somehow I keep not taking damage. I guess it's thanks to a cube of meat and the Halo fly thing. Halo flies. So close. Yet so far from being correct on the very first attempt. Oh man, my apartment's starting to smell really nice. Just put like a roast in the oven, you know. Starting to smell delicious. Needs to have 3 hours though, so I thought might as well record some Isaac while that's stewing in there. It's gonna be very good. Oh hey, small rock. Oh hey, other rock that is also small, but your most defining characteristic is being shiny, so I'll call you by that. Kind of building up a lot of health here. For some reason nothing's really hitting me, even when it definitely should. I like that. I appreciate it. Should be getting to the boss soon enough. Does seem to be a very large floor though. This has to be it. If this dead ends, I am going to be very sad that I wasted my time. Please don't dead end. Yay. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. To my worst enemy, having to find my way back here. Guess I could just follow the empty rooms, but I wouldn't know which rooms were empty before going into them, I suppose. Yeah, we're kind of just not getting hit by anything, especially now that we have the soul, I just realized. Let's just try standing still for a bit. Well, obviously that is gonna hit me. Could have told myself that. Yeah. That doesn't count though. I'm talking regular shots. None of those hit me. I think we should be fine. Blue Baby does have homing tears though, so those might still be a threat, but let's see. Curse of the Unknown. Oh hey, Dad's Ring. Does that open... It doesn't, right? I feel like Mom's Key and Dad's Ring should turn into Dad's Key or something. That'd be kind of a niche synergy. Let's use the world card. We have a bit of a ways to go. Yeah, but at this point, no shot will ever hit me, that's for sure. Like, we have Dad's Key as well now. Yeah, or Dad's Ring, sorry. Yeah, so that's just not happening. Somehow we're not killing these as fast as I had imagined we would. We don't have a 10 tier stat, that might be why, but our damage is phenomenal. Oh, yay. I guess. It's not really gonna make that much of a difference probably, but I think we were at full health anyway. The Empress, that's nice. Let's just go this way. Seems to be faster. Going by the amount of rooms we need to clear before getting to the end, which is how we define faster in this context. Oh hey buddy, nice try there. But you seem to have misunderstood our relationship here. It's not that of enemy and main character, it's that of death and living thing. Me being death, you being living. But only for a little bit. You see, I am become death, destroyer of worlds. And that's the run. Bit pretentious near the end there, but you know, you have to go for it whenever the opportunity presents itself, I guess. Thank you all very much for hanging out today. It's been a lot of fun. I do hope to see you all again very soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.